Hey everybody, Ginger Johnson here, founder of HappyChemo.com, and I've had a lot of people expressing frustration lately about the time it takes to kind of get back into the groove after you've gone through chemotherapy, whether it is trying to get your health back, your life back, whatever it might be. And so I wanted to just shoot a little bit of a quick tip, a little shareable, if you will, about something that I did. And I realized that because I was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 31 and 5 months pregnant, there was a lot of chaos that went along with that. And one of the things that I learned early on is that I had to go from being a patient to actually being patient. And I wanted to just share with you 3 little quick tips, 3 things that you could do right now to be able to kind of get through that transition that you might be facing. The first thing is to realize that it's going to take time. Just as much as if you had chemotherapy for a year or a year and a half, your body is going to need that much time, maybe even longer, to be able to get back into the groove. I know for me, I was a fitness instructor before I got diagnosed, and after chemotherapy, I couldn't even go up 14 steps, just 14 steps without being completely winded. And I was so frustrated with that until I realized that I needed to be patient with myself and patient with my body. The second thing is that really just praise your little victories. You know, when you're going through it and you feel better for that one day, then accept that and just be excited about that one day that you did feel better, knowing that there are more good days to come. And the third thing is really to be grateful. Grateful that you're alive, grateful that you can do these things, grateful that you have the opportunity to live and to increase your happiness. Now, it has been said that the 2 most powerful warriors that we can bring into our life is patience and time. And I know for me personally that going from being a patient to being patient was something so vital and so important. Now, I, as a mom, have taught my children that patience means waiting without whining, and it works really good as a mom. But for me, I had to apply that as actively waiting without whining. So what do I mean by that? Well, those 14 stairs that I was just so frustrated that I huffed and puffed all the way to the top, I was patient with myself. I praised and acknowledged the little victories as I could go up them faster and faster each day. Those 14 stairs became my gauge for my overall health and my well-being, and I found that after a while of giving myself time, being patient with myself and with others, because you often realize that, you know, other people are involved in this and you might be taking your frustration out on somebody else who's there just to help you and really does want you to feel better. So be patient with others as well. But as I made that climb up to those stairs and finally, after, months, was able to run up those stairs again and feel vibrant and alive, that's when it made it all worth it. So take time to think about where you're at right now and really realize that you are going to have to go from being a patient to being patient with yourself, with those around you. Now, do you have a tip that could help another survivor in dealing with the journey that they're facing? What did you do to maintain your level of sanity as you're working to get your life back? Enter that in the comments below, and make sure you join us on HappyChemo.com, where we give out fabulous tips in our Cancer Smackdown series that you only get when you're a member on HappyChemo.com. So make sure you join us there. This is Ginger Johnson, and I'm personally wishing you all the hope, health, and happiness that you can handle.